Ghostbusters. Old school, baby. That's right, guys. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. You gotta love it. Old school, baby. Yeah! Woo! Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters 2. Check it out. Healthy snack. Blackberries. Blueberries. What's up, guys? Fears. Audience. Fears. How oft is thou? Thouest is doing glorious in thy own kingdom. Coffee first. In one of my favorite mugs ever, Empire Strikes Back, 40 years. Nice. That's some good coffee. That's some really good coffee. Well, I hope everybody's doing good. I hope everyone's doing great. I hope everyone's doing fantastic. I got a bit of bad news. I did not get a chance to edit a vlog today. There may still be time, though, because I've been doing a lot of laundry today. I went and worked out today, so I got home from work. Work was pretty good. We only had 33,000, so they let me go home early, which was nice. So I got to sleep in a little bit more. Got up, did my workout stream, came home. I edited a little bit. I just didn't finish the vlog. That's why there was nothing to upload today. And then I watched 2 more movies today so I can review 4. So I watched The Net and The Park Is Mine last night. And then today I watched ATM and Ghost of Girlfriends Past today. So, yeah. So those are the 4 movies that we're viewing today, my friends. But yeah, so I'll try to get up a vlog, if not later on tonight, for sure tomorrow. But I shall do my very best. There's only so many hours in a day. Anyway, let's open up the chat, shall we? I hope your guys' night is going well. My day went pretty well, and my night's been going so well. Before I end the stream, I will select at least 2 movie watches to watch tonight before I go into work. And then we got Lantern's big stream on Thursday. Looking forward to that. Hanging out with the guys, as always. So that'll be fun. Alright, like I said, today's topics, we're reviewing 4 movies. Then I'm going to talk about my summer plans, because summer is right around the corner, guys. I can't believe it is, but, you know, here we are. Then I'm going to answer some sci-fi questions, and then you all know Fears has been applying for jobs. I've been trying to find a better job, so I thought I'll make a topic out of it. What are Fears' dream jobs? So I'm going to write down some of my dream jobs. Some practical, and then some, like, way off the scale, you know. Like, when I mean off the scale, like, I doubt I would be able to ever get, but if I ever did get them, that would be cool. So those are some practical jobs that I actually could get, and then some not practical. Hence, dream jobs. All right, let's open up the chat, shall we? There we are. And then I'll share the link. Some practical jobs that I actually could get. Yo, Daniela! She says, hello, friend, from Daniela and Miguel. What's up, Miguel? And if you guys don't know, I've been Daniela's friend for about a year and a half, and Daniela has a son. I've seen a picture of you guys, and Miguel loves my streams. So I guess Daniela and Miguel watched them together. So I'm like, hell yeah. So shout out. And Daniela, you get the privilege of being the first one to say something in the Chizat. Nice. Nice. And I had a pretty good workout today. The only thing I couldn't get to today, it was kind of crammed today in the gym. I didn't get to run on the treadmill. But fear not, if you watch the stream back, I went on a very long walk at the beginning of it, and I walked a very long walk at the end. Yo, what's up, Kate? Good to see you. She says, well, hello, handsome. Hello, beautiful. What's up? Yo, Banjo, what's up, dude? How you been, dude? Rockin', dude. Yeah, dude. All right, let me share the So I did two. So Danielle, it is sweet. I did 2 walks. I did a long walk at the beginning of the stream and a long walk at the end. So there it is. But it was kind of nice to switch up, the stream. I fully intended to go on the treadmill. I did. But I didn't want to interrupt someone's workout, and there was already one girl and like 2 other guys like on the treadmill, because unfortunately my gym has only got 4 treadmills and one of them is broken, so only 3 actually work. I wish they would fix, if they would have fixed the 4th one, I could have ran today, but that's all right. I went for a long walk. Daniela says sweet, LOL. So yeah. Anyway, so yeah, Danielle, he's spoken for. I'm just saying. Kate, I've never even met you, but I appreciate the sentiment. We've talked. I'm friends with Kate. I'm friends with Daniela. Daniela says, we are friends, Kate. Blessings, love, and light sent your way. This is true. This is very true. So yeah. Anyway. So that settles that. Come on, girls, get along. Anyway. Let me know in the chat what your guys' summer plans are. Anyway, before I forget, because you guys know I'm going to copy the link in the Discord, because either Lantern's asleep and he hasn't shared it yet, or he's not asleep and he forgot. I don't always, let Lantern do it, because, Lantern is not my slave. I don't intend for him to always share the link, so I'll share it this time. But yeah, anyway. Hope everybody's having a nice night, though. By the way, I watched The Park Is Mine. Man, Bukaki, you were not kidding. Bukaki. That fucking movie was amazing, and I cannot wait to review it for you yet. So yeah. Yep. Banjo said, hey, Fierce, did you watch this yet? About the movie prop, right, Banjo? No, I haven't, but after the stream, I will watch it. I guess it's a Critters movie prop from the movie Critters. I saw you posted it in the Discord. I will check it out. And then Crumbles just asked me, did you watch this yet, Fierce? Not yet, Crumbles. Not yet, but I will. I promise. I was just kind of busy today doing laundry. Anyway, let me know. Let's see. Oh, wait a minute. Pixel and Visions think I'm lying about the about watching the Critters. That's not true. I have done that. I've watched Critters and I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, so that's not a lie. That is not a lie. So, Visions, I am not lying about that. I've watched Critters and I've watched. So hopefully you guys were joking. Hopefully you and Pixel were joking. I have watched Critters because I got the whole Critters box set over here. Now I haven't watched Critters 2 or 3 or 4 yet, but I have watched Critters 1. I've watched Critters 1. and I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. So it's not a lie. It's definitely not a lie. Visions put a check mark in there. You can believe what you want, but it's not a lie. I promise you, I've watched both Critters and I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Actually, I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles more than Critters. I've only watched Critters like twice, and I've watched the first one a lot. So yeah. All right, let me call Lantern. Let me call Lantern. I don't know why you guys would think that's a lie, Visions, but it's not. I promise you. I've watched them both. I have watched them both. Someone told me that Leonardo DiCaprio's first film role was in Critters 3. I haven't seen that one. But I've got them all over there, so I can't wait to watch them. Let's see how Lantern's doing. Yo! What's up, Lantern? Hey, were you napping?
Yeah.
Yeah, I knew it. You were napping, right?
Yeah.
Was it a long nap?
Yeah.
Yeah. How long did you sleep for?
Not very long.
Well, you just said it was a long nap.
It was.
Were you lying, Lantern?
Yeah.
That's all right, Lantern. Lantern, you know, I actually had a little nap today too. It was a quick nap, you know. But so how's the weather in good old Marshall, Texas?
How about there in Florida?
What's up?
I thought you're doing good. How about over there in Florida?
Well, it was nice and sunny today. No rain. Not yet. Not yet, at least. I haven't went to work yet, so I haven't looked outside in a while because I just finished watching a movie right before the stream. Lantern, have you seen any of these movies? Have you seen Ghost of Girlfriends Past? You have? All right.
Yeah.
Have you seen Sandra Bullock's The Net? That's a good one. What about Tommy Lee's The Park Is Mine? Have you seen this one?
No.
All right. What about ATM? This one's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a horror movie. Not many people die in it, but it's a horror, action, adventure, thriller, suspense. It's all those. So, yeah. Hey, Lantern, guess what?
What?
I just farted. Damn.
Damn.
I know. Damn. Pew. Lantern, what about you? Do you like Star Wars?
Yeah.
What's your favorite Star Wars movie?
All of them.
You like them all?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, here, I'll tell you what. I'll give you the rest of the week. Think about what your favorite one is of all time. And then on Thursday night, when you do your show, you let me know which one's your fave. All right? All right, buddy?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Lantern. All right, buddy. I'll see you later.
Right. Okay.
Shunk.
Chunk.
Shunk. Oh, Lord. All right. Yo, I'm live, y'all. All right. And then, let's see. Did he share the link? Let me make sure. Let me just send someone a message. Boom. Let's see here. He didn't share the link, but I shared the link. That's all right. Okay. I'm going to close the Discord now. What's up, everybody? What's up? All right. Let me get back to the chat. Let's see here. Let me catch up. You guys know I'm always behind. All right. Vision says, wow. The crunches are like a babe magnet. I hope, Visions. Well, I read online that if you do a lot of crunches, the belly fat goes away real quick, and I'm trying to get it out of there super quick, you know? Like, I don't intend to have a six-pack, You know, if I get a six-pack, then great. But I just want to be tone, and I want to be skinny, you know, or athletic, whatever you want to call it. I'm so sick of this belly fat, so I'm doing my best. Plus, and I'm trying to work up to 4 days a week. 4 days a week, like, of working out. So, as for the past 3 months, I've been going just on random days. Like, if I go Thursday, then I go Friday, then I'll go Saturday, and then I'm off Sunday. So far this week, I've went Monday, now Tuesday. I'll probably go to the gym tomorrow. And we'll see about doing a fourth day. But I never work out on Saturdays or Sundays, you know. In the past I have, but I try not to these days. The past 3 months I've been, you know, just picking random days during the week. You know, because, one, I go to church on Sunday. Two, I rest on Sunday and do a stream for you guys, and I'll edit a little bit, and I just don't feel like working out on the weekends. Day of rest. But hopefully, Visions, hopefully the belly fat goes quick. What's up, Liz? She says, well then. Hell yeah. Banjo says, oh, hey there, Exhumed Visions. Oh, hey there, Banjo. Boo never kids when it comes to movies. Oh, no. Liz, I'm not even kidding. It is action-packed within the first 3 to 4 minutes. I mean, bam! Right into the action when it comes to The Park Is Mine. You know, like, there's no boring parts. And I was like, damn. I loved it, and I've been looking so forward to reviewing it for you guys. Hell yeah. Now, Visions, I haven't watched, where is it? I haven't watched Link yet, but I'm going to watch it tonight. So, tonight's movie watches are this, and let's see, what else? What else? You know what? Because I ordered Planet of the Apes number 2, and it's on the way, I've watched Rise of the Planet of the Apes. It's a remake. And then I've watched Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, but I need to watch War of the Planet of the Apes. So I'm going to watch this one tonight. So I'm going to watch this, and I'm going to watch this. 2 good choices. 2 good choices, my friends. So, yeah. Oh, by the way, I decided to go with a coffee cup theme to decorate the shelf today. Let's see, so bam, and bam. Plus, Vision says you get to see a little bit of Elizabeth Sue's side boobie. So it's full frontal, but then you said, Visions, you see her from the side, and that side boobie was popping out, and I was like, yeah, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Anyway, but yeah, Liz, he was definitely not kidding. Vision says, glad to see you back in the chat. I don't know who Visions was referring to. Maybe Liz, I have no idea. Anyway, let's continue on. That hat is the cutest. Well, thank you. It's an oldie, but it's a classic, Liz. It's a classic. I mean, Kate, excuse me. Not Liz. Kate. Let's see. Just slightly longer than a trailer. It's got a secret prop at the end. Nice. Well, dude, Banjo, I will definitely watch it after the stream. I appreciate it. Elizabeth says there's a fourth Critters. There needed to be a fourth one. Oh yeah, there's 4 of them, as far as I know, because I have them all in the box set over here, Liz. I don't know if there's more than 4. There's 4 that came in the box set. It's right here. Oh wait, this is the fly. Hang on. Oh, hang on. Where's that box set? Give me a minute. Let me find it. Where's the box set? I can't find it. It's back here somewhere. I still need to watch the last few of these Visions. I've watched I watched. This movie is fucking great. This is, even though it's the remake with Jeff Goldblum, it's so good. It's fucking amazing. I've watched this one. I've watched Fly 2 with Eric Stoltz. I've watched the original Fly. I just need to watch The Return of the Fly and The Curse of the Fly. Dun, dun, dun. So there we are. There we are. I need to rearrange my movies. They're starting to get a little messy. I had them all nice and neat, so I need to restack them. So I'll probably restack them tomorrow or the next day. Let's see here. I know you've watched both of those. Yeah, I've watched number 1. And I've watched Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I just need to see 2, 3, and 4 of Critters. Visions retracted a bunch of stuff. I don't know why he retracted it. Lantern is sleeping. He was sleeping, Liz, and then I probably woke him up. Lantern is sleep talking. Oh yeah, he does a lot of that. But we as fans have gotten used to it, my friends. There it is. But have you watched TMNT until Raph goes and sees Critters, then watches Critters? Yes, I have. I've done that before. When I first got Critters, I did it. Because I was like, I should do this. But I have. I promise you. Anyway, Lantern has never seen a movie in his entire life. That's not true, Liz. He probably watches far more movies and TV than I do. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. What's up, Crumbles? I love ATM. It's my favorite category. It's a good horror movie. It's definitely a good horror movie. Fastest way to get rid of belly fat or any fat is calorie. If you add cardio to that weight, it'll melt off. That's why I've been trying to run a lot. And then do all those crunches. Yo, Bukaki, are you ready for a great movie review? So, check it out. I watched this last night, and Bukaki, you were not kidding. But I also watched The Net, Ghost of Girlfriend's Past. I forgot that I had this one. It's kind of doing a parody of A Christmas Carol, but a romantic comedy. It's mixed both. So it's mixed comedy, or it's comedy mixed with A Christmas Carol, which is a very weird combo. But it is a good, funny, romantic comedy. And then ATM. If you've never seen it, Visions, I'm recommending it. ATM. It's good, and you guys will find out why whenever I review it. It's a good one. Not many people die in it, but a couple people die in it. And I thought a dog was going to die, because I haven't watched that one in a long time, and then I finally rewatched it, because I have seen ATM before, and I was like, you know what? I haven't seen that in a bucket load of time. I thought the dog dies. The dog does not die, because I don't like to see animals get killed in movies, nor children. I don't like to see children get killed in movies, and I don't like to see animals get killed in movies. But yeah. Alright. Daniela says, true, that or low carbs. I've been trying. And I appreciate everyone's support on the workout streams. You should watch it during the stream so we can see the reaction. Nah, I'm gonna watch it after. But yeah, I do want to tell you guys something. They've been getting the workout streams have been getting a lot of views, which I appreciate. Let me open up another window and I'll tell you guys all the viewage. So hang on, let me just go to it real quick. So check these out. The most recent one that I just did 8 hours ago, 105 views, which is nice. And then 1 day ago, where it says Stream Fitness, 185 views. So almost 200. That's not too bad. Almost. And then 4 days ago, that one got 122 views. And then 5 days ago, I did one that got 148 views. And then the very first one, the very first workout stream back to the channel, got 139 views. So that's a lot of views, which I appreciate. I really do appreciate all those. So I don't know what type of workout I'm going to do tomorrow. Maybe I'll just run the whole time. I don't know. I haven't decided. Maybe if the treadmill is available, I may just run the whole workout stream. I don't know. We'll see. But I feel a lot better. I really do. You know, now that I'm getting back into shape. Slowly but surely, we're getting there. Yo, Bo Seamus. Where is the foil ball? It's on the kitchen table, Bo Seamus. I just haven't put it back yet, but it's on the kitchen table right over there. And just so everyone knows that I'm not lying, there it is. On the kitchen table, right over there. Because Fears does not lie anymore. It's right there. There we are. Let me plug back in my laptop. I'm still not done with my laundry. It's kind of nice. I don't have to do laundry for like 2 weeks because Fears has got so much clothes. But then it starts to pile up. I haven't done laundry like in a week and a half to 2 weeks, and I was like, all right, I'm fed up. The laundry basket is filled up. Time to do some laundry. Danielle says, yeah, it motivates people to start working out and not give up. No, well, it was supposed to, the workout streams, Daniela, I agree. That's a good point. They're supposed to motivate me to keep going. At the same time, motivate other people. Plus, it's just more content to my channel, which will help my channel, and all that good stuff. But mostly, it's supposed to motivate me. So, yeah. My son and I start working out together after watching yesterday's workout stream, LOL. That's good. I'm glad. I am glad, Daniela. I really am. Anyway. All right, let's see. Let's see. Where should we start? I've caught up with all this. So, Bo Seamus, Bukaki, if you got any other suggestions for any movie trailers, man, that was no joke. That movie was good. Visions, you said you watched it, how many years ago? 3 or 4 years ago. Buddy, you need to watch it again. You said you might. You should. You should watch it again. And then you watched, what was the other one you watched? I'm not going to watch the other one. One of them had like a Nazi symbol on it, and I have no interest in watching that because, no offense, buddy, I'm just not into the Nazi stuff. What was the other one that you watched? I can't remember. You watched the Nazi one, and then you watched the Park is Mine, and then something else. Thanks, Lantern, for sharing the link. I appreciate that, buddy. What was the other one? Let me have a look. I can't remember the other one. I've never seen Breathing In, Bukaki. Never seen Breathing In. Oh, and then you watched Link. That's right. Well, I'm watching Link tonight. And Vision said, I'm just finishing watching Link. It was pretty bad. Almost worth watching it for seeing half of one of Elizabeth's shoes. Hopefully I pronounced her name right. Boobs. And the finale was pretty great. There you go. Nice. Nice. I will admit, that is a nice poster. Because look, you got the monkey, the orangutan. I think that's an orangutan. Like in a butler's suit, and he's like lighting a match. I'll be honest, Visions, that one looks a hell of a lot better than that one. Like this one, he's just lighting the match, and then she's like crawling to safety. I don't know why he's wearing a butler outfit, but he is. So, I'm looking forward to watching it tonight. Hell yeah. There we are. There we go. Let's see here. Well, that's good, Danielle. That's good that I motivated you and your son. And you know what? I just got to come clean. I just decided to lie to see if I could pull it off, Visions. I've watched both of those movies, but I've never done it, Banjo, in the way that you guys post it, like watch Ninja Turtles and then cut it and then watch Critters. Because Raph walks right out in the scene. Hey, Raph, where are you going? Out to a movie. Is that all right with you? And then Leo's like, yeah. And then Leo goes back to dancing. And then a couple of minutes later, like in the movie, you see Raph walk out and he looks up and it says, now showing Critters. And he goes, ugh, where do they come up with this stuff? And then he saves that old lady's purse. I wanted to see if I could pull it off. But no, I've never watched it that way. So I was just joking. Not really lying. I was just joking. So not really lying. Joking. But now I need to. So there you are. Fears was pulling a funny. I got to keep you guys on your toes. Yo, Lantern, what's up? He says, party time now, dudes. Let's go. Lantern, where you been? We've already been, going nuts. Yo, Joey, what's up? He says, let's get some squats in. Well, Joey, you missed it a couple days ago. I was doing some, I don't know what the official term is, but I was doing some squats with the weights on my shoulder, and I was doing some squats. So, yeah. Let's see. Dance fears? Landon, we went over this 1,000 times. I'm an okay dancer. I wouldn't say I'm the worst dancer ever, but I'm not a professional, Lantern. I'm not going to dance, Lantern, you're a good dancer. I always see you, like when you're laying on your belly and you're like, doing all that and dancing. You're kind of dancing a little bit, buddy. I'm just not a dancer. Never claimed to be a dancer. I always have to say that because if I don't say I don't claim to be a dancer, then the trolls will be like, oh, Fears lied. He said he was a dancer. And I was like, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. Anyway. Let's see. Bo Seamus says, what are those things called in the movie Gremlins? I can't remember. The actual name? Well, oh, God, now I forgot. Well, the dad goes to, I think, isn't it like he goes to like China or Japan on a business trip because he's an inventor, and then Bo Seamus, he's at that inventors convention, and then he stops in at that little pawn shop with that Chinese guy. It's either Chinese or Japanese, I can't remember. And the guy's like, you must be very careful. Don't do this. Don't feed it water after 12. Don't let it have too much sunlight. Let him get plenty of rest, blah, blah, blah. And for a while, it's okay. And then the son, I think, like, gives him water. And then all things go to fucking shit. I think it's Magwai. I think that's what they're called. But it's been a long time since I've seen Gremlins before. Bo Seamus. It's just been a very, 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 very long time since I've seen it. And I have it in the collection. I even have Gremlins 2, where the guy and the girlfriend, now they're together and they're living in an apartment, and the guy works at some big like corporate office, and the Gremlins like take over like the big corporate office building, and 2 lead to 5 and 5 lead to 10 and 10 lead to 40, and by the end of the movie they're like they've overtaken the fucking skyscraper, like going fucking nuts. So yeah. Let's see. It's a good movie with a monkey in it, too. Oh, I'll check it out, buddy. I'll check it out. I'll watch the trailer. Big fan of Gremlins, Jen. Oh, I am, too. Like, Gremlins 2, it's more funny. It's more, like, jokey, like, slapstick comedy, cheesy. Like, the Gremlins are even wearing clothing in that one. Gremlins 1, that's more of a horror movie. It's like, it takes place at Christmas time, so it's a Christmas movie / horror movie. A bit of a comedy. It's a comedy horror movie. Lots of people die in it, and Some scenes are scary and some scenes are fucking hilarious. But 2, they decided to go just pure humor. And so 2, it's okay. It's all right. Vision says it's always a joke when someone gets caught, LOL. Well, I was joking. It's not a coincidence, Visions. You know me. Fears likes to see if I can pull it off every once in a while, but normally I tell the truth these days, normally. I gotta keep you guys on your toes. Lantern says, Fears, I've been napping. This is true, Lantern. When are you not napping? When are you not napping? Lantern says dance, Fears, because you sometimes dance in the beginning of the streams. Yeah, but barely, Seamus. I wouldn't call, yeah, dancing. I mean, I kind of, I sway to the left, and it's more swaying, not dancing. I sway to the left, I sway to the right, I lean forward sometimes, then I go, yeah, woo! That's not really dancing. I mean, that's kind of moving back and forth, but I wouldn't classify it as dancing, but I do what I can. All right, let's watch this. This movie that Crumble suggested. And if it warrants the list, then I will put it on the list. So yeah. All right. Let me open up a new window here. All right, let's see. Let me look up this trailer. Crumbles, it was either you or Bukkake. It's on the list. I haven't bought it yet. Wasn't it like the staple gun killer? That was fucking nuts. Or was that you, Visions? I can't remember. Oh, no, not the staple gun. The nail gun killer. And like some girl or some guy had like 5 nail guns like in the face and in her throat. And she's nail gunned to a fucking tree. Fake blood coming down her face. And she's all like that. And I was like, I am fucking utterly losing it. That was a good trailer, though. I can't wait to get that one. The Nail Gun Killer, Nail Gun Slasher, or whatever the fuck it was. I was just laughing. I was like, oh, this is great. This is great. I'm getting it. All right, let me look up this movie here. Oh, 1985. Okay. Oh, so it's an old one. Oh, Lord. You know what? Crumbles, this thumbnail, I may have seen this. This thumbnail looks vaguely familiar. I'm not 100% sure if I've seen this, but the thumbnail looks a little familiar. I'm just not sure. But let me watch the trailer, and then I'll be able to tell you in 2 seconds if I've seen this or not. I'm not 100% sure, but let's have a little look-see. All right, here we go. Damn. Oh, shit. Damn. Right off the bat, I don't know, something happened to this chick, and she's got something poking out of her back. It looks like a knife, and her face flies forward into a glass window and crashes through the window. Oh, Lord. Damn! It's got Donald Pleasance in it, though. Nice. That's awesome.
The wind, yes. The fall. Very particular wind. Typical of this part of the country. It comes from the Alps. The blasts of warm air cause snow avalanches.
Crumbles? It's probably going to go on the list because I fucking love Donald Pleasance. You know, he played Dr. Sam Loomis. Fuck yeah. Hell yeah.
When it blows, there are those who say it causes madness.
Damn!
you any idea why they behave like that? None of us done this before.
It's probably because of me. I guess they sense the mood I'm in.
She is not afraid of you. Won't do that for me.
I guess it's about a killer monkey or something, like killing people, and then Dr. Sam Lewis is like a scientist. That's what I'm getting from it, Crumbles. I could be wrong, but that's what I'm getting from it.
Ask him to lead you where the dead bodies are hidden, and he'll lead you. That fly is your magic wand. It's perfectly normal for insects to be slightly telepathic.
Yeah, it's normal for insects. But
I'll be honest, like, Donald Pleasance is a great actor. I just don't see him as the scientist type. But in this one, he pulls it off quite nicely. I've just never seen him in a role like this, and he plays a scientist, and I just don't see him as the scientist type. But, you know, the greatest part about being an actor is you can be whatever, you know, because you're acting. So, right on. That's cool.
normal. I love you.
I love you too. She's like, I love you. And I don't know who she's saying it to, but she's saying I love you to someone off character.
I love you all.
I'm guessing it's like a sci-fi horror movie because it looks kind of sci-fi, but a lot of people are dying in this trailer, so sci-fi horror? Right on. Great music, by the way. Great music. Wow, 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 wow. Well, that was cool. I don't know if it warrants the list, you know. I'm about 50% yes on it. Maybe. Maybe, Crumbles. Let me, because I already have enough on the list right now. So, unless it's 100%, I don't know if it warrants the list yet. But it got my attention a little bit. Just a little bit. All right, let's continue on. Let's see here. Lantern's been napping. You can't stop a lantern from napping. This is true. This is true. Yo, what's up, Steven? Good to see you. What's your question, Mr. Lantern? Is it about hair? I swear. Could it be about hair? I swear. It's not about hair, Seamus. I swear, Seamus. Yeah, but Lantern, let's be honest. Deep down, you want it to be about hair. You want it to be about hair, you know. So, yeah. I'm just saying, Lantern, you never know. You never know. Mm-hmm. Oh, I'm sure it is Banjo. I just have enough on the list right now. I have enough on the list, and it only sparked my interest a little bit. So, yeah. Have you seen American History X? I've heard about it, Visions. I've never seen it, but I've heard about it. I need to rewatch that one. Help make that movie Demons. Now, I remember Demons. I've never seen it. It's the lady, she's got, like, all the decaying teeth, and then she's got some scar, like, in her head, Visions, and she's all like that, like on the fucking front cover. So I've seen the trailer for Demons, and I think there's, like, isn't there, like, Demons 2 and Demons 3? I've never seen them, but I've watched the first trailer, and it looked hilarious. It looked hilarious. So, yeah. Oh, so you watched Demons last night. All right. That's cool. I only hunt for foil balls and hair, Mr. Lantern. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. I definitely want to add Demons. Actually, I think Demons is already on the list. Because you guys told me about that one ages ago. So, yeah. But, yeah, I need to watch American History X, Visions. I've heard of it, though. I've heard of it. I've just never seen it. But, yeah. I don't even know if I've ever seen the trailer. Well, let's watch the trailer real quick. American History X. Is it sci-fi? That kind of sounds like a sci-fi type of name for a movie. I could be wrong. Let me find it real quick. But yeah, it's been a pretty good day today. And I cannot wait to watch. It's already in the mail. It's coming. I don't know when it's going to come. Actually, this came really, really fast. Like, I'm telling you, Visions. Remember how long it took for Rotor to get here? That futuristic movie about the robot cop? I waited weeks upon weeks. Then they lost it. Then I had to rebuy it because some idiot at the post office lost it. And they're like, oh, sorry, like, we lost it. And I was like, oh, fuck me. And they're like, well, we're sorry, we lost it. And I was like, well, yeah. I'm like, because of you idiots, now I have to rebuy it. So then it was like a curse. Then I bought it. So I actually bought it 3 times, Visions. I bought it the first time, they lost it. Then I bought the one from Mexico, but they lied to me and said, oh yeah, it's Spanish and it's American, and I got it for the cool cover. And then I popped it in, it doesn't fucking work, and I was like, oh, god damn it. I'm sorry, I don't mean to take your name in vain, just I was pissed. And then I bought it a 3rd time, and then finally the 3rd one got to my house, and I watched it. It was a mind fucking happen. This one actually came really quick, so I was like, nice. So if this one came real quick, I cannot wait till Planet of the Apes 2 arrives, because I cannot wait to watch that. I cannot wait. Let's see. Vision says it's like a family drama. Oh, okay, cool. Just American History X. It kind of, to me, that sounded like a sci-fi type of name. But yeah. All right, let me look it up. American History X. Let's watch this bad boy. Oh, it's got Edward Norton in it. Oh, okay, that's cool. That's cool. Nice. Yeah, I've heard of this. I've just never seen it. Oh, I don't like the thumbnail, though. He's going like this, and he's got a Nazi symbol tattooed on his chest. I probably won't watch it then. I'll watch the trailer, but I probably won't watch it because I don't like anything with Nazis in it. But I'll watch the trailer. Alright, let's see what this is.
Look, I told you, I don't want you all coming up here to see me.
I don't care what you told me, okay?
I'm trying to get through this, and you're just making it harder.
You think you're the only one doing time, Derek? You think I'm not...
Oh, it's got Beverly, whatever her name, Beverly, the lady that plays Clark Griswold's wife in those vacation movies. Right on.
He was his mother's hope.
He's gone. You don't know the world your children are living in.
His father's legacy.
It's everywhere I look now. What? This affirmative black shit.
The white man marches on!
See this? That means not welcome.
And his brother's hero.
I trust you, Derek.
Oh, it's got I forgot his name, the young guy, the young actor. Well, now he's not young anymore. He's like my age now, but the young actor that was in Terminator 2, and then he was in that video game horror movie that I watched a couple of months ago, and I was laughing my ass off. He like puts the video game on, and he's like killing people in the video game, and then at the end of the movie, you find out that it was like all in his head, and he was playing the video game, and he was like, "Oh man, it was so real! I thought I killed somebody." And I'm like, "No, you're an idiot. You were in the video game the whole time. You didn't kill anybody." So I forgot the name of that, but I liked that one. That one was pretty funny.
Drop your weapon!
Oh, there is a
All that anger,
deeper river
all that hate.
flowing.
Has anything you've done made your life better?
Oh my god, the guy that played Captain Sisko from Deep Space Nine, he's in this fucking movie. Oh wow, a lot of cameos. Wow. I usually don't watch movies with Nazi stuff in it, but I don't know. American History X is kind of intriguing me. I'm curious about it.
Derek Vineyard was released from Chino early this morning.
Hey, man, how you doing?
Too big to give me a hug?
Oh, it's good to see you. Check this out, man.
When'd you get that?
What?
Well, I came to talk about Danny. He's headed right where you are.
Ooh.
Let the kid alone. He thinks the joint messed with your mind.
Did.
I'm asking you to do whatever's in your power.
You know what you're gonna do? You're gonna get shot by a bunch of white boys. I am out, and Danny is out too.
See, this looks older. Like they say they made it in 1998. It looks a lot older than that. It looks like it was made like late 80s. I mean, that's the vibes that I'm getting off of it. Huh. Wow, 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 wow. I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. Interesting movie visions. Let me catch up with the chat here. It's like a family drama. The Skeleton Key is also an intense one that just popped into my mind. It messes with your mind. I will definitely check that out, Daniela. Bo Seamus says, you must hate Indiana Jones then, Fierce. No, that's not true, because Indiana Jones takes down the fucking Nazis. You know? So that one I like because they take the motherfuckers down. So yeah. Anyway. That's right. Actually, Indiana Jones gets 2 inches from Hitler's face, you know? I mean, sometimes I make an exception if Nazis make an appearance in a movie, but usually I try not to watch stuff with Nazis in it. So yeah. Let's see. Ed and Eddie. I've never seen that show, Visions, but you know who I'm talking about. Anyway, I need to use the restroom. I'll be right back. So check out one of my favorite mugs. I'll be right back. All right. I'm trying to think what I'm going to have for dinner tonight. I don't know. I haven't decided. What I'm going to have for dinner. I don't know. I've been kind of snacking on these blueberries. I just had a sandwich. I had some cereal for breakfast. I had a sandwich for lunch. Just a sandwich. Just one. And then I've been snacking on blueberries and blackberries. I don't know. Maybe a soup and a salad. I don't know. I haven't decided. Anyway. Let's see. Yes, Schindler's List is a great movie. I've heard of it, Danielle. I've heard of it. Let's see. Yeah, Edward Norton and Edward... That's what his name is. Edward Furlong. Thank you, Visions. I know the... I know the guy's face. I saw him at Comic-Con, but I wanted to meet him, but he was charging so much at the Comic-Con. He was at one of those Wizard World Comic-Cons that I went to, like, back in the day, and I walked back, and I wanted to go up to him, but when I found out, I don't remember how much he was charging an outrageous price for the photos and the autograph, and I was like, oh, screw that, so I didn't even go up to his booth, but one day I would love to meet him. He seemed like a cool guy, and he was also in Seth Rogen's The Green Hornet. He plays a bad guy, like drug dealer in The Green Hornet, so yeah. Yeah. That's his name. Yeah. Perfect Banjo, I had egg noodles with Alfredo sauce, chicken, mushrooms, broccoli, and bacon, and melted cheese on top. Oh, for dinner? Nice. It was good. Well, I don't know. I haven't decided. I'm either going to have a soup or a salad, or I may make some spaghetti. I don't know. We'll see. We shall see. All right. Let's get to the movie reviews. And we got to start. You guys have been waiting patiently. We got to start with this. Oh, yeah. Big shout out to Bukkake for telling me about this great film. I loved it, Bukkake. I loved it. I'm telling you, Visions, you should rewatch this tonight. It was so damn good. I mean, fucking breathtaking. It was good. I loved it. And I'm telling the truth. I'm being honest. I know I was fibbing about the other movie, but I called my mom before I watched this last night. I said, Mom, I'm just curious. I'm like, did Dad ever watch this? And she's like, describe the movie. And I was like, he's a war vet. He gets sick and tired of people pushing him around. And I'm like, his friend commits suicide. It pushes him over the edge. And Veterans Day is coming up. And he decides to take over the big park in Central Park West in New York City to, like, make a statement. And she goes, I don't think me and your dad ever saw that. I said, do you know for sure? She goes, I can't remember, John. I said, okay. I said, no worries, Mom. I said, I was just curious. And I said, well, Mom, I said, I watched it. And I said, I know for a fact Dad would like this movie. And then she's like, you sure? I was like, I'm 100% sure. I'm like, Dad liked action. This is action-packed. I said, I know for a fact he would like this. So, Dad, hopefully you watch this, Dad. If you didn't, oh, man, Dad, you were missing out. So, I hope my dad watched this, Visions, before my dad passed, because so good. My dad also liked Speed. You ever seen Speed with Keanu Reeves, Vision? That's a good one, too. My dad enjoyed that one, too. So, yeah. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Joey's getting spicy. He says, is Daniela in the chat the new Fears Love interest? You seem like a good couple. Well, I appreciate that, Joey. I'm not going to deny it. Daniela is very beautiful. We're very good friends. We've been friends for about a year and a half. She's very sweet. She's very nice. But we're good friends. All right. Oh, yeah. The Park is Mine, starring Tommy Lee Jones. And I'll be honest, this company, KL, they're taking a lot of old movies. And what's the name of this company? Oh yeah, right here. KL Studio Classics. They're taking all the old ones and like putting them on Blu-ray and 4K because Visions, remember I got another one with Tommy Lee Jones, the one with the supercar. You said you didn't like that one. I don't know why you didn't like it because it's Tommy Lee Jones and he's a fucking great actor. Maybe it's too sci-fi for you. It's like it's in the not too distant future. They film at the time they were filming in a new area with new skyscrapers in LA, and I think that was like the first time they had used those skyscrapers in LA, in that certain part of LA. And you don't like that one. And I was like, well, I know we're buddies, we're pals. You don't have to like. That's what the greatest part about being friends. I respect you that you don't like that one, because not everyone likes the same things, but I would give another watch, Visions. It's this one right here. Hang on, let me grab it. It's right, where is it? Let me move my Lego builds. Right here, this one. Black Moon Rising. I would give it another watch, Visions. It's and there's the futuristic car right there. It's good. It's really good. I'd give it another watch, buddy. I really would. Black Moon Rising. Give it another watch. Give it another watch. Anyway. Vision says, nah. All right, fair enough. I won't push it. You know, that's what's great about being friends. Like me and Eric don't like all the same things. Like one time, Eric, he didn't get super mad, but he's like, Fierce, how can you like Ghostbusters more than Ninja Turtles? I was like, I just do. I said, I just do. And he was like, Fierce, Ninja Turtles is fucking great. I was like, I know it's great. I'm like, I do like Ninja Turtles. I just like Ghostbusters more. There we are. So there it is. But anyway. Well, that's fine. If you don't want to give it another watch, I love it though. Maybe it's too cheesy. There is some cheese in it. Not a lot of cheese, but it is a little cheesy. Anyway. Let me catch up with the chat and then I'll start. Tommy Lee Jones. The park is mine. And I'm going to say, Bukaki, you made, because it was such a good watch, I'm going to put your name in the book. The park is mine, referred by Bukaki. Oh, yeah. Nice. It's good. And you know what, Bukaki? I'm not just saying this because we're friends. I'm saying it because it's fucking right. I loved it from start to finish. There is commentary on it right here. I haven't watched it with commentary, but I think I'm going to watch it again this weekend with the commentary. I love it so much, I'm not afraid to give it a 10 out of 10 because it warrants a fucking 10 out of 10 because it's that damn good. Action, explosions, he's lost his fucking mind, he's going fucking nuts, he's going ballistic. I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. All right. Let me catch up with the chat here. I don't want to get too far behind. Joey says, you seem like a good couple. Well, that's very nice of you to say, Joey. We are good friends. Better not be getting spicy. They are not a good couple. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Kate's getting mad. Well, Kate, there's no reason to get mad because I'm your friend, and I've never met you in real life, and I've never met Daniela in real life. And I've chatted with you, Kate, a couple times, not many. And I've chatted with Danielle a couple times, so there's no need to get mad. Joey says, give him a chance. Right on. That's cool. Fierce said he would not be into redheads. She's not a redhead, though. She's dyed her hair, Kate, but she has brown hair. So, anyway. Daniela says, oh, that's sweet, Joey. Thanks. We are extremely great friends. We are. We're good friends. I respect the hell out of Daniela, just like how I respect the hell out of Kate. So, yeah. Let's see. Vision says, nope. Nah. Fair enough, buddy. Fair enough. Listen, we all like what we like, you know. Like, you guys love Terrifier. No fucking way. When I saw that penis got cut off by a chainsaw, I was like, Pixel, I'm going to watch this scene because you're my friend, and I love Pixel like a brother, but I was like, there's no fucking way I'm watching the rest of this movie. He, like, slices the guy's fucking penis off, and he slices the guy's, like, up through his anus, and then he kills the fucking, like, girl in the shower, and she had some pretty nice boobies. I'm not going to deny it. She did. She had some nice ones. And I was like, really? I'm like, you're going to waste those boobies? All right. But yeah. So anyway, to each their own. But I respect you, buddy. You know, if you don't like it, you don't like it. I was just referred it to you. I think you should give it another watch, but to each their own. To each their own. Daniela says, you're funny, Kate. She is pretty funny. She's pretty funny. But so are you, Danielle. You're pretty funny. Vision says, afraid not. All right. I won't push it, Visions. I won't push it. I won't push it. Let's see. Banjo says, wow, Bukkake immortalized in the book. Oh, yeah. Well, listen, I mean, he gave a good suggestion, so why wouldn't I put his name in the book? It's right here. Referred by Bukkake, 10 out of 10. Tommy Lee Jones, The Park Is Mine. There it is. And then Bukkake says, hell yeah, I'm famous now. No problem, buddy. No worries. No worries. That's right. That's right, Joey. Not even 15 minutes. I'd say without traffic, I could probably get to Disney's Magic Kingdom, like the front entrance where where you pay for parking, Joey. I don't have to pay for parking because of my pass, but most people. I could probably, without traffic, get there probably 11 or 12 minutes. With traffic, probably 15, 20 minutes because of traffic. But, yeah. Vision says, you know what, Fears? I got the solution. The solution is just 2 women and Fears do a threesome. I like it. We can do that. We can definitely do that. So, Danielle, if you're down, Kate, if you're down, both of you guys get here. Fears will put on my sexy Superman underwear that I just bought, and then we'll jump in bed, and then I'll give Daniela a little look, like, hey, baby, and then I'll look on over, and I'll give, Kate a little look, and then through the window is, Vision's girlfriend's hot friend, and she's, like, watching through the window, and she's like, man, I wish I could be a part of that, because then it could be a foursome, and then I kind of look at her Visions, and I'm like, shh. Come on in. Forget the red hair joke. Get on in here. And then we're all in the bed. And then Fear's like, I slip my underwear down to my little ankles. And then I'm like, Daniela, climb aboard. And she's like, I can do that. And then she climbs aboard. And then Kate climbs aboard. And then we're having fun. And then, everyone's sweaty. And there's wind in the air. And Danielle's boobies are all flopping around in the air, and then Kate's boobies are all flopping around in the air, and her hair's all swishing back. It would be I think that's a great solution. It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I like it. Good idea, buddy. Good idea. Hell yeah. There it is. Let's see. Vision says, I respect the hell out of you, Fears, respecting the hell out of her. Oh, I do. I respect all ladies. I respect all these. I know I make a couple jokes here and there. Like that whole scenario. That's every guy's dream, to have a threesome. Fears will probably never have a threesome in his life, because if I'm being honest, I would be too nervous. There'd be like 2 women, so it's double the action. I'd be like, well, now I have to perform not only for 1 chick, but for 2 chicks. I don't know if I could pull that off. If I did, I'd be like, fuck yeah, I'm the man. But if I didn't pull it off, I would be extremely embarrassed. I'd be like, oh, shit. So, yeah. So, there it is. Even if I wasn't, let's see. Even if I wasn't dating her, I would only speak to 1 girl with intentions. Well, I'm speaking to both of them because I have the best intentions, Banjo, and I'm both friends with them. I'm both friends with Kate and Daniela. So, yeah. Lantern says, light it up, folks. Well, thanks, Lantern. I appreciate that. Show Fear some support. I appreciate it, Lantern. Everybody always shows me support. Oh, shit. Here comes Lantern with those fake wrenches. You know what, Lantern? If it makes you happy, you can fake wrench it up all you want. Lantern, give a fake wrench to everybody in the chat. I would really appreciate that. So, yeah. Anyway. Time yourself out, Lantern. LOL. You know what, Visions? He probably would. He probably would. I've seen you on the treadmill, Fierce. You can handle 2 girls. Can I? But what the hell does a treadmill have to do with it? All right. I won't question it, Kate. Fair enough. Fair enough. Well, I didn't get a chance to run on the treadmill today because I don't understand why they won't fix it. There's 4 treadmills in my gym, right? 3 of them work. One of them has an out of order, I guess it's broken or something, across the front of it. And so, I don't know when they're going to fix it. And then, as I was doing another workout, I look over, and there's 3 people on the working treadmills. And I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be able to get a run in. So that's why I ran at the start, and then I ran at the end. And I walked around my apartment complex and went on a little jog. Well, not really a jog, an intense, fast walk, if you want to be technical. Because at least I got some steps in. Because I was like, I don't know when they're going to get off the treadmill. And I was like, oh, I don't want to bother them. So, yeah. Daniela says, oh my, that's elaborate. I'm out. Go, Kate, go. Run to him. He's desperate. I'm not desperate. Don't even go there. Don't even go there, Daniela. The Fears man is not desperate. I was just joking around with Visions because there's no way in hell that I could probably pull off a 3-way. Because I would be nervous. I'd be like, I have to perform for not just one lady now, 2 ladies. And that's every man's fantasy. But it's really just up here because if it actually happened, I'd be like, damn. There's a lot of boobies, there's a lot of action in one room. Hopefully you can pull it off, Fears. It would be too much work, too much effort. So yeah. That's a no can do, Daniela. That's a no can do. No can do. I know you're joking, but yeah. Pixel says, that story was spicy. It was. Well, that was the intention, Pixel, to make everybody laugh. So yeah. That was the intention. To make everybody laugh. You guys giggled at it. I giggled at it. Anyway, let's get back to this. Let's get back to this, shall we? All right, Bukaki. You ready for this? All right. So, lots of action. Lots of action. I'll be honest, there's a little bit of drama in it. Little drama. Good actors in it. Good acting. And I don't remember the guy's name, Bukagi, but you know the black guy that dies in it's not Total Recall. What is it? What's that other Arnold Schwarzenegger? The black guy that dies. Oh, The Running Man. The black guy that dies in The Running Man. He plays like the cop, like looking for him in the park. And as soon as I saw it, Bukaki, I was like, oh shit. I'm like, that black guy is from Arnold Schwarzenegger's The Running Man. It's like his buddy that dies. That black guy. And I was like, oh damn. I'm like, that's cool. Because I knew him from, I watched The Running Man first before this. And I remember that actor from that. And I was like, oh shit, there he is. So, black actor from The Running Man. It's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard, Bukaki, to pick 2 scenes because I loved the whole movie. But I shall do my very best. I'd say one of my favorite scenes is towards the end. He finally gives up and he walks out of the park and he says hello to that reporter lady and like hands her camera, and he says, "I'm sorry you got hurt," and then the cops handcuff him, and the cop whispers into his ear, "Do you feel like you've made a point?" And then he just kind of looks at him, doesn't say anything, because actions speak louder than words. They handcuff him and put him in the car, and then that's the end of the movie. So the ending was quite nice. I don't know if it's my favorite scene. I'll probably put that as my second favorite scene. Probably my favorite scene is when he discovers, Bukak, his buddy, his veteran buddy that dies. Well, in the mail, he sends him a key and then a letter and says, "Go to my business, and in the business, you'll have everything that you need to take down Central Park, because I was planning to do this, and I've been working on it for months, but I know I can't pull this off, and I'm really depressed," and then the guy ends up killing himself, unfortunately. But he goes, "You can do it." And then he walks in, and then I guess it's stapled on the wall. He finds the Central Park map, looks at it, grabs it off the wall, and he lays out the map, and then he starts planning his attack. That's a great scene. So the preparation scene is fantastic. So finding the map of Central Park and the guns. But yeah. Those are like two of my favorite scenes. But again, it's so good. I love the whole movie. That's why I gave it a 10 out of 10. So it was very hard to pick just two of my favorite scenes, because the whole fucking movie's great. It's an A+ all the way, and I highly recommend it, and I'm glad that it's in my movie collection. And right before I go off to work, I'm going to take a photo of this, and I'll probably Instagram it soon, because I only Instagram my favorite movies that I watch. I don't Instagram a lot of movies. I only Instagram my faves. So I'll take a picture of it. I'll Instagram it either tonight or tomorrow, and then I'm going to put it on the shelf. Another to the collection. Hell yeah. Visions, you keep retracting these, and I was going to read it. I'm going to catch up with the chat right now. You don't have to retract anything, buddy. You can feel free. Let's see, where do I'll put it right here. There we go. Let's see here. So I'm going to write down, I highly recommend it. So Pixel, watch it. If you haven't seen it, that one's fucking good, man. As your friend, Pixel, watch that. Because I know Visions has already watched it. So, but you should watch it again, Visions. But Pixel, I don't know if you've ever watched that. Let me know in the chat, Pixel, if you've seen that. The Park is Mine. If you haven't, watch that fucking movie, buddy, because it's fucking great. Alright. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Let's see, where did I leave off? Oh, damn, I'm really behind. It's not every man's dream to have a threesome. I find it disgusting. A lot of guys, that's their dream, Banjo. I could never pull it off. So, anyway. Let's see. Wow, this wrench is lit. Good, Lantern. I'm glad. Pixel says I'm still giggling, Fears. Well, that's good. That's good. I try to make the streams as funny as possible. Thank you, Lantern, for the wrench. Hell yeah, wrench it up. Yeah, Banjo, I had to take him outside, LOL. He heard the boobies. Oh, well, I'm sorry, Daniela. But sometimes Fears gets wild. Yeah, hopefully your son didn't hear any of that. If he did, I apologize. You guys know I am just joking. But I told Danielle after we became friends, I'm like, I'll leave it up to you, Danielle. I'm like, if your son wants to watch the shows, go for it. I said, if it gets too intense, you may want to have him go into the other room. So, Danielle, I do apologize. I do apologize. But I appreciate the support that you and him always usually watch my shows. So, yeah. Let's see here. If Daniela came over for dinner, what would you make her? Probably nothing, Joey, because you guys know I'm not a good cook. I would find a nice restaurant and take her out for a nice dinner, Joey, because I'm not a good cook. I can cook some things, but I would just take her out on a romantic dinner if we did. If we did. So yeah. Pixel says, Fear streams have some mature content sometimes. You should tell Daniela. Oh, no. I'm not telling her that story, Pixel. No. But yeah, Pixel's right. Usually my shows are okay for everybody, but sometimes there's some mature stories. Let's see. Bukaki says, I have The Park Is Mine novel somewhere. It's a quick read. Is the movie like almost exactly like the book, Bukaki, or did they leave out a lot of stuff from the book? Is it like a carbon copy, the film, or did they leave a lot of stuff out? Because in Rambo, in Visions, I don't know if you knew this, but in the I've never read the novel Rambo. I should, because I love Rambo. But I watched all the bonus features on that steel book of Rambo that I got. They said in the novel, at the end, Rambo dies. He absolutely dies. And there's no sequels. He dies at the end of the novel. So, I'm glad they didn't kill him off in the movies, because then we wouldn't have Rambo 2, 3, 4, and all the other ones. Because I love me some Rambo. So, yeah. That's not true, Daniela. Come on. She says, Banjo, yeah, no more Fear streams for him. I had to come up with a story to tell him. No, that's not true. Come on. You can let your son watch if he wants to. Let's see. The Pork Is Mine. I had bacon with dinner. Nice. Nice. So, yeah. But, yeah, let me know about the book, Bukaki, because if the movie was that fucking good, I can only imagine how good the book is, Fears with a Boy Scout, he'll behave. Yeah, usually I behave. Daniela. I love to make people laugh, so sometimes I tell crazy stories. Like, obviously, that story was made up because I've never had a threesome and I was just joking around. But 98% usually, I'm telling the truth about my stories. I embellish maybe 2% of a story. But usually, all my stories are true. Usually. All right, let's continue on. Lesson learned. Oh, I'm just joking, Danielle. Come on. Man, I'm too quick for Visions. Visions keeps retracting them. Damn. Let's see. Let's see here. Let's see. Make her either toast or cereal, but you might need to study up on how to. That's funny, Bukaki. That's funny. I know how to make toast and cereal. I'm not like the dude. I have no interest in cooking. I like to eat, but I want it now. I don't want to spend an hour cooking something. So kudos to the dude and everybody else that likes cooking. I'm not into cooking. I never have been. I like to eat. So yeah. Let's see. Bukaki says, the book seemed about the same to me. The movie is based on the book. Okay, cool. Yeah. Well, I just read those Visions. I just read them. You said that you have read the book and that Trotman kills his ass. So, I got in. I know you're retracting them because I keep saying it and you're joking around. But yeah, I got those, buddy. I just wanted to see if you've ever read the book. I've never read the book. But in the bonus features of that Steel book, they talk about the book. So that's cool. Let's see here. LOL Fears, you talked about his mother getting onto your thing. And I know. I was going nuts. I was just joking around. I was. Vision says the stream rocks. Well, thanks, buddy. I'm glad. Lantern, stop deleting my messages. I don't know. Is that really Lantern, though? I think that's you, buddy. Yeah, what's up, Walter? Anyway, to make a long story short, watch this movie. Walter, I finally watched The Park Is Mine. Awesome movie. Awesome movie. All right, moving right along. ATM. To me, oh, by the way, one more thing I'm going to write down about The Park Is Mine. I'll be honest, Visions Bukeki, when I'm watching it, I kind of got, like, Escape from New York vibes. You know, I've kind of gotten, like, it wasn't full Escape from New York, but it gave me that, like, it's in the not-too-distant future, The Park Is Mine. That's what I got. That's what I got from it. So it's not the way future, but I got the not-too-distant future. Because he's like a renegade, and he's like, you know, if anybody comes into the park is mine. I'm killing anyone that comes into the park. Don't fuck with me. Don't fuck with me. So I'm going to write down, I got the vibes from it. I got the Escape from New York vibes. Oh, there it is. Liz got a wrench. Wow, this stream is rocking, Visions. We got 20 watchers. Nice. I love it. Tell your friends, tell your family, like, comment, and subscribe. All right, ATM. Here we go. It definitely has that independent film quality to it. It feels like something that you'd make at film school. So I got independent movie vibes. By the way, Lantern, I checked the tracking. You should get my package. I sent you a couple things. I didn't just send you the top 10 book. I sent you the top 10 book and a couple other extra goodies because you're a good friend. You're a good guy, buddy. Walter, as soon as this fills up, I'm sending this one to Walter, my friend. So yeah. Like up the stream, and we'll rip some packs. Hell yeah. I'm gonna give ATM. It's not a perfect horror film, but I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10 because it's like this could actually happen to someone. Like you could stop at an ATM, and basically the movie's about 3 employees are leaving a Christmas party, and this guy needs a ride home, and it's kind of this guy's fault. He offers to take her home. He's like, hey, can I get a ride home? And then halfway, he's like, hey, dude, I'm starving. Can we stop and get some pizza? And he's like, I don't have any money. He's like, oh, don't worry, there's an ATM. I'm like, this guy's like, I'm gonna stop and get some money. They stop at the ATM. They go in, and it's in one of those ATMs that are like in a building, you know, like one of those. And just as they're walking out, they see this guy in a big winter coat. You never see the guy's face, which is fucking creepy. And he's got that tire thing right there. I forgot what that's called, the tire wrench or whatever. And he's just staring them down, and they're like, well, who the fuck is this guy? Like, why is he just staring at us? And every time they try to walk out, he takes a step forward. And then all of a sudden, he takes a step forward, and then they back up into the building, and then he backs up. So it's kind of like a cat and mouse game. So, cat and mouse game. They leave the ending. They leave the ending kind of open ended. You never find out who's the guy, the killer. You never find out his motives. You never find out why he's doing this. You never find out anything about him. The only thing you find out about him is the killer never speaks, doesn't say one word. You see his eyes, just his eyes, twice, because he's got a ski mask. So he's got a black ski mask, and you only see his eyes. And then when he's far away, you just see darkness, which is so fucking creepy, you know? So, independent film, cat and mouse games, open-ended ending, kind of like they left it open-ended with Johnny Depp's Secret Window. Open-ended ending. The killer is a mystery. Well, now I feel bad, Danielle. I was just joking on that story. Tell your son. Sometimes I get a little rambunctious. Tell your son. I hope he still watches. I hope he's still allowed to watch. I was just kidding around. If I took it too far, I humbly apologize. I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. The movie. So yeah, in this movie, there's a lot of questions unanswered, but it makes it 10 times spookier because you don't know shit about this guy. They're like, well, why is this guy not letting us out of the ATM? Why is he just staring us down? He doesn't say one damn word in the film, and they're like, who the hell is this guy? And then this guy is trying to figure it out. He's like, do you guys know this guy? And then his two friends are like, no, like, why the hell would we know him? And he's like, I'm just trying to figure out because there's this guy that won't let us leave the ATM, and he's weird, you know? So, I don't get scared very often. It definitely has creepy vibes. I was definitely getting creepy vibes. Creepy vibes. Let's see here. My favorite scene, without giving anything away, because Visions, I think you'd like this one. I loved it. I should try and find this one on Blu-ray. I was gonna pick a scene, but if I pick that scene, it'll give too much away and ruin it for you guys. One of my favorite scenes is when they go in, they kind of bullshit and talk about the pizza. And he's like, oh man, he's like, why can't, he goes, you're ruining my chances with this girl. I want to take her home. I offered. And he's like, dude, it'll be 10 minutes. He's like, just let me get some money. Let me get some pizza. I'm starving. And then just drop me off and then you and her can do whatever the hell you want. He's like, fine, man. He's like, but he goes, you're totally like buzz killing me right now. The minute they turn around, they get to the door and they're like, who the hell is this guy? And it is, I shit you not, Visions, I had a cold shiver go down my back because I hadn't seen this in years. This has been sitting on the shelf for a while. And I have seen it before, but I totally forgot because it's been on the shelf. Probably, I haven't seen this movie since 2019. It's been on the shelf for quite a long time. And I was like, oh shit, I forgot about this. And he's got the tire iron and he's just like staring him down and they're all like looking around like, who is this guy? And this guy is all like, who cares who this guy is? And they're like, well, wait a minute, just stop. Like, why is this guy just staring us down? And this guy says he's probably waiting for us to leave so he can come in and use the ATM. And he's like, well, why doesn't he just come in? Why is he just staring us down? And why is he just like standing in front of the thing? So that's probably one of my favorite scenes because they say about 20 to 30 questions in a matter of 2 minutes because they're like, who is this guy? Who is this guy? Who is this guy? What's going on? You know? So yeah. So the first one is the moment they see the killer. The moment they see the killer. Probably my second favorite scene is when this guy right here right here, he makes a dash for the car, and this guy does not like that he goes for the car, and something very bad happens. That's all I'm going to say. So he gets to the car, this guy starts running towards the car, and a whole lot of shit happens when him and this guy get to the car. So yeah. So Run for the Car is probably my second favorite scene. It's got that independent feel to it. I totally think you should check it out, though, Visions, everybody else. But Visions, you like horror movies, I'm just going to let you know, not many people die in it, but a couple people die in it, and they die in crazy ways, and it's definitely a good watch. It's not a perfect horror film, but it's damn near perfect. That's why I gave it a 9 out of 10. There we are. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Daniela says my son is 6 years old. Yeah, see, that's why I feel bad. So I was just joking, Danielle, and I do apologize. He loves watching YouTubers, and he gets excited if the fact that Fears, as a YouTuber, says hi to him. Yo, what's up, Miguel? No more, LOL. Oh, come on. I was just joking, Danielle. I am sorry. He must love the Disney vlogs. I would think everybody likes the Disney vlogs. I like doing the vlogs, too. But, yep. And the Lego builds. But I have to interrupt a few times and say, we don't say that word when a bad word pops up. Yeah, I try to keep it tame, but sometimes a bad word does pop out. I don't think he's traumatized, Visions. Come on. Lots of booby talk. Well, there's not a lot of booby talk, but sometimes boobies do come up. So, yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he doesn't know. I agree with that, Danielle. He does. You told me he doesn't always watch, but sometimes he watches. Because Daniela sent me a photo of him watching, and I was on the screen, and Daniela was sitting there. So it was Danielle and Miguel watching the show. And I appreciate that photo, Danielle. That was cool. That was cool. And I'm glad that he and you like the show. But yeah, he can't watch all the time. But when he does watch it, I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's very nice. So yeah. Oh no, Liz wrench is gone. Oh yeah, those wrenches go quick, Lantern. You stole it, Lantern. Oh shit. Did you? Did you, Lantern? Well, it wouldn't surprise me, Liz, because he is quite a prankster. He is quite a prankster. Oh Lord. Let's see. To be honest, at least John doesn't call them mommy milkers. Oh God, no. Why would I call him that? No. No. Daniela says, no, he's gone. No, see, Danielle, no. Don't even go there. You got that from me going, you're gone. I see what you're doing. No, let him watch the shows. Anyway, let's see, what else? Independent movie vibes, cat and mouse games, open-ended, creepy vibes. The killer is a total mystery. I definitely recommend it, Visions. Watch it. Let me know what you think. I just want to fair warn you. Whoever made this, I think they had some money, but they didn't have a lot of money. But for the money that they had, they did a pretty good job. I mean, it's a really good, well put together movie, ATM. So I highly suggest it. I saw that, Liz. I saw it. These mods are going crazy with the power. Well, you know Lantern. Once Lantern gets a wrench, one wrench leads to 4 wrenches. 4 wrenches lead to 25 wrenches, and he goes nuts with it. I hear you. I hear you. All right. I'll be right back. I need to use the restroom again. But when we get back, we're going to start with Sandra Bullock. Good actress. Very good looking. The Net. If you guys haven't seen The Net, I suggest this one too. This one's pretty damn good. So I'm going to use the restroom real quick. You guys just check this out, and I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. Sorry to keep you guys waiting. I had to use the restroom. All right, there we go. All right, there we go. Sorry to keep you waiting. All right, let's get back to this, shall we? All right, Sandra Bullock's The Net. The Net. Good movie. Good movie. It's an old movie. When did they make this? 1990. It's hard to read. I don't understand why they make this so little. Here's his eyesight's going. 1996. Wow, that is old. The Net. This one's kind of scary because it could happen. It could happen. So, like, somebody could mess on the net and, like, steal your identity and all that stuff and, like, give you a new identity. So this one's kind of scary that this one could happen, and the ATM, like, some crazy nutcase could just meet you outside of an ATM. So it's kind of scary that those two things could actually happen. Let me catch up in the chat. Let's see. Lantern says, yes, we do, Liz. It's a musical. He must be dropping a stinker. Oh, yeah, it was a big one, Joey. I'm not trying to gross anyone out, but, oh, yeah. Let's see. Don't even go there, Mr. Lantern. Hey, that's my line. That's my line. Damn, Pew. Pew is right, Lantern. That's right. Vision says, I think I saw that one in the theater when it came out. Oh, this one? Yeah, that's a good one, Visions. It really is. Plus, I'm a big fan of Sandra Bullock. She's very beautiful. She's very attractive. And she's a great actress. So, yeah. I'll be honest. I like her in Speed more than this, but because she plays off very well. She plays off very well with Keanu Reeves. But this is a good standalone Sandra Bullock film because she's the main actress. I mean, there's other good actors in it, but she's the main actress in this one. Oh, I agree, Daniela. She says, Fears, it's a good movie. Oh, yeah. I highly recommend it. Daniela, if you haven't seen this in a while, not just Daniela, everybody, watch it. It's a good one. The first time, I didn't see it in theaters, Visions, like you did. The first time, I rented it from Blockbuster at some point. I don't remember what age I was, but I rented it from Blockbuster when Blockbuster was still a thing. And then I bought this DVD ages ago. I need to get it on Blu-ray because it's a really good movie. All right. So I'm going to give it... There's a bit of sci-fi in it because it would be hard to do this movie in real life now. In the 90s, absolutely. Now there's so much like security protection with people's privacy and stuff like that on the internet, and it would be hard to do it today. But back in the 90s when the internet was just coming out, absolutely someone could steal your identity, give you a new identity, like the hackers change her doctor friend's prescription and he takes the wrong medicine and ends up killing the guy and all that. It would be very hard to do all that crap today because there's so much like policies and procedures on the internet and keeping people and so many security procedures on how to keep people's information private. Like, you guys know I'm very open with you about a lot of stuff, but I don't want Quentin knowing my bank, PIN and stealing all my money and shit, So, yeah. Yeah. Elizabeth says, Fierce, have you ever watched Judge Dredd? Oh, yes, I have. Both versions. I've watched the remake of Judge Dredd, and then I've watched the original Judge Dredd with Stallone. And I've got them both, and they're both on it. And I watched those a few months ago, Liz. You weren't paying attention, Liz. I'm just joking. But I did already watch and review those for you guys. They're both good. The remake of Judge Dredd is really good. The remake's more set in reality. The Stallone one's like 1,000 years in the future, and they're flying motorcycles and all this other crazy stuff. It's pretty nuts. But they're both good. They're both good. Alright. So I'm going to give the net, I'll give it a B+. It's still a good watch. I'm going to give it an 8.9 out of 10. 8.9 out of 10. Lots of drama in it. Lots of action. It is suspenseful. It's suspenseful and an action movie. It's both. So, lots of suspense. My favorite scene is when, it's actually this scene right here, where he's standing in the doorway, and he's chasing her at the end of the film, and she runs down a hallway, and then she goes through a door, and then he runs to the end of the hallway, and then she comes into the doorway, and right behind her, she's holding a fire hydrant, and he goes, I knew you'd do the right thing, Angela. And she takes out the fire extinguisher, blasts him in the face. He goes flying over a rail, falls to his death, and lands on one of those pallet jack movers that like removes pallet jacks like from factories. And he slams down on it, and he dies instantly, the bad guy. So that's probably my favorite scene. So, killing the bad guy with the fire extinguisher. And it's at the very end of the film. And then my second favorite scene, probably when you find out that she is like a computer programmer, and she's really lonely, like she's doing her job at home, she's talking to, she's in a cyber chat, you know it's the 90s then. I'm sure chat rooms still exist, but they were really big in the 90s. I haven't been in a chat room in years. I used to chat away in chat rooms like we all did back in the 90s, but I'm sure they exist now. This is kind of like a chat room. So YouTube's kind of like the new chat room type of thing. But they used to be real big. So you see her talking to like people in a chat room, and then she does everything online. Then you see her, she's like chatting, and then she moves over to a second computer, orders her pizza online, and then, which was real big in the 90s. That's when it came out, ordering a pizza online. Now it's like an everyday thing, but back in the 90s, what? I can order a pizza online and have it shipped to my house in 15 minutes? Oh, rad, awesome, So, yeah. So you find out very quickly that she lives a very lonely life, and she works at home, and she barely comes into her office. Like she's the type of worker, she only comes into the office like once every 6 months to check up. She does everything at home. She works at home. She takes care of her mother at home. She orders pizza online. She's not dating. She would rather like chat with people, in a chat room than actually go on a date. So she lives a very lonely life. So the lonely life scene is probably my second favorite, because you find out a lot of information really quick about the character. So yeah. Let's see. Banjo says Dread with Carl Uber. That's the remake, Banjo. I do like one. That one they set it more in reality. Is so good. Oh, it is. It is. I've already watched it. I've already reviewed it for you guys. Except Dread should have failed his trainee for losing her weapon at the end. I mean, I guess he kind of like sympathized with her and like gave her a pass. I would probably give her a pass. Liz says, you know what, Fears? I failed as a fan. I'll see my way out. Oh, I'm just joking, Liz. You don't have to leave. I was joking. Uncool Taste says, what up, Fears, man? What's up, Uncool Taste? How you been? I hope you're doing well. So yeah, those are my two favorite scenes. Lots of drama, lots of action, very suspenseful. I mean, you can't go wrong with Sandra Bullock. She's very good looking. She's a very good actress. Sandra Bullock. Oh yeah. Sandra Bullock flick. I do recommend it. Yeah. So Daniela, if you haven't seen it in a while, rewatch it. It's really good. I recommend it. That's pretty cool, Visions, that you got to see it in the theater. It's pretty sweet. All right. So 8.9 out of 10. All right. There we go. I'm running out of room. And I'm going to save this review for tomorrow because I'm going to continue on with a different topic. So I'm going to save this review for tomorrow. All right. Summer plans. Here we go. Summer plans. I'm going to show my relatives around, my cousins and my aunt. My aunt, her husband, my uncle, and a couple of my cousins on the American side of the family are coming in July. So I'm going to show them around. So show the family around. Number 2, I got to hit the beach up at least once or twice. I think I only made it to the beach. I don't think I made it to the beach last year because I was working so much. So the last time I went to the beach was 2023, I think. Because I did a vlog about it. Me and Randall went to the beach twice. So I'm going to try to get to the beach at least twice this year. So, the beach. Number 3, new vlogs because I'm so close to catching up with all the old ones. So, new vlogs. Visiting my family in August. Because August is like the tail end of the summer. So, visiting my family. And I cannot wait for a couple reasons. One, I get to meet my new nephew, Little Shelton. He is cute as a button. And my mom already sent me pictures of him wearing his rad Ghostbuster stuff. Daniela, I showed you the photo. Little Shelton in his Slimer outfit. And then my mom sent me another photo. I got him 3. They haven't showed me the picture yet of him in his gray onesie. I got him 3 onesies. And I just bought him a Hawaiian shirt because I'm going to give him a Hawaiian shirt when I come into town. Because you can't be a nephew of Uncle Fierce's without your official Hawaiian shirt. And I got him one. And I'll probably take a photo and I'll probably show it to you guys on camera before I head out in August. So before I go out, I'm like, hey, check out Shelton's new Hawaiian shirt from Uncle Fierce. Hell yeah. So yeah. Danielle, you even said he was cute as a button. He's pretty cute. My nephew. So I can't. I was gonna go in October, but I was like, I'm not gonna make him wait to hang out with Fears all the way to my birthday. As much as I love celebrating Halloween and my birthday in Missouri, because Halloween down here, it's okay, but Halloween in Missouri is 10 times more epic because you actually get the fall leaves, and they have a hell of a lot better pumpkin patches down in Missouri than in Florida. Like the one that I went to in the vlog last year, it was all right. It was good. I got some cool footage for the vlog, but it wasn't like going ballistic like the haunted houses and the pumpkin patches that I go to in Missouri. So my mom's like, you should visit earlier, and I was like, you know what, Mom, you're right. I'm like, I'm not gonna wait all the way till October. So I'm gonna celebrate my birthday here. Go visit them in August at the tail end of the summer. And I'm going for 3 reasons. To meet Shelton. I haven't seen my mom, and my dad, and my brother, and Enzo in a while. And I miss them. And then the third reason, I think you guys should know. Get on that motherfucking Emo's Pizza. I love Emo's Pizza. Clearly. Oh yeah. So 5, Emo's Pizza. Let's see here. Let's see here. Oh, what's up, Egotistical Commando? He says, nah, Halloween is cool if you go to Halloween Horror Nights at Universal. Now, that I will give you, Sam. They don't have Halloween Horror Nights. Well, they kind of do. At Six Flags St. Louis, I've been there a bunch of times with family, and I've been there. I've never been there by myself, so I may go to Six Flags by myself, or I may take my brother whenever I'm in town. They do, they call it Six Flags Fright Night. So it's like Halloween Horror Nights, but it's not as epic as Halloween Horror Nights. So I'll give you that. Halloween Horror Nights is amazing. And I haven't been there in years, Sam. So, hey, Sam, if you want to go to Halloween Horror Nights together and do a vlog, let me know. Because we need to hang out again now that you're back. And again, I understand that you had to leave and take care of some personal problems. Sam, I'm not trying to guilt trip you. I'm not trying to make you feel bad, but I would have liked an explanation because this whole time I thought I did something wrong. And thank God you told all the fans in this chat, a few days ago when you came back. It had nothing to do with fears. It was my problems. I just wish you would have gave me a call before you checked out for a couple years. And I would have been totally fine. I would have been like just a phone call. Because I don't even have your number anymore. I wish I would have saved it, but I didn't. So whenever we do hang out, I'll have to get your number again. I just wish you would have called and left me a message and been like, hey, Fears, it has nothing to do with you. I'm going through some shit. We'll definitely hang out again. Just give me some time, and I'll let you know when I want to come back. And I would have either called you back or texted you and been like, yeah, man, no problem. I understand. If you're going through some shit, I get it. I understand. So if that ever happens again, Sam, just do it that way. All right. But I do admit, Halloween Horror Nights is pretty awesome. All right, let's see. Let me catch up with the chat. It would be more true to the comic book character Dredd if he failed her. Yeah, I understand where you're coming from, Banjo, because Dredd, he's nice sometimes, but usually he's in a really pissed off mood. Usually he's really mad. He's really upset. Usually. But yeah. Hey on Cool Taste. Bukaki says, is there a nude beach there? If there is, Bukaki, I don't know of it in Florida. But again, would Fears ever want to go to a nude beach? Probably not. Probably not. Vision says, what's up on Cool Taste? Danielle says, oh yeah. He's a cutie, so adorable. Oh, he's adorable. And you know what's cool about it, Danielle, is my mom loves being a grandma. She loves being a grandma. But I can't wait to meet the little guy. I'm gonna try to get some footage of the little guy for the vlog. And I'll be like, yo, Shelton, it's your first vlog, buddy. And if I ever get sick with cancer and die, I'm just gonna give Shelton my YouTube channel. I'll be like, all right, buddy, I'm passing the torch. I'm passing the torch. It's all you. Keep the Fears Man channel alive. Hell yeah. So, yeah. Well, shout out to Sam. Sam, is that a new profile picture? Let's have a look. Let's see here. Have you added any new content? Let's have a look-see. That is a new photo. There you go. Looking spiffy, buddy. Like that haircut. No new content. Do you still do your Twitch, Sam? I know you used to do Twitch back in the day. Let's see here. Bukagi says, Fears, let me ask you a question. Do you wear all black when you eat at Emo's Pizza? I have before, but not all the time, Bukagi. That's just the name of the restaurant. So, yeah. Visions, I can't believe it when you and your girlfriend went through Wentzville. You didn't stop. Visions is my only friend online that's actually passed through all three of my hometowns because I was born in St. Louis and we lived there for quite a long time. And then we lived in O'Fallon, Missouri, which is 30 minutes away from St. Louis for a very long time. And then before I went off to film school, Wentzville was 5 minutes away from O'Fallon. It's literally like, if this is O'Fallon, Wentzville is like my pen, you know? It's like super close. And there's emos in all three of those. So Visions, you missed out, man. You should have took your girlfriend while you guys were passing through all my hometowns, because all three of those are my hometowns, because I've lived in all three of those cities for quite a long time. And then after I got home from film school, I went back to Wentzville and lived for a while before I moved here. So yeah, next time you're in that area of Visions, get on that pizza, man. That pizza is fucking mind-blowing. Joey, get the hell out of here with your 7 out of 10. I said in the vlog, Joey, I know we're buddies, we're pals, and to each their own. If you don't like it, you don't like it. A tear came to my eye when you gave Emo's Pizza a 7 out of 10. Not cool. Not cool. Emo's, 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. That's all I'm going to say. Anyway. See. Egotistical Commando said, yeah, I updated it. Nah, I took a 2-year-long break from the internet as a whole, pretty much. Oh, okay, I was just curious if you had done any Twitch or anything, but that's cool, man. 2-year internet break sounds healthy to me. I've took breaks before. I've never took a long break like that, but I think the longest I've took from streaming is like a 6 months break from streaming, but I still uploaded videos. So yeah. But yeah, I've took breaks. Sometimes you need a mental break. So yeah. All right. Back to this. My summer plans. So show the family around whenever they get here. Show around the family. The sights. Hit the beach up at least twice. At least twice. Kate says all pizza's a 10 out of 10. Not necessarily, Kate. I've had some bad pizza. I'm just saying, Emo, when it comes to Emo's Pizza, I'm going to give it a 10 out of 10. I've been eating that pizza since I was 5 years old. Like Flippers Pizza down here in Florida, it's all right. It's okay. Randall loves Flippers. I'd probably give Flippers like an 8 out of 10. It's good. It gets the job done, but is it a 10 out of 10? Is it the quality of Emo's? No way. And then a couple weeks ago, I finally ate DiGiorno pizza from Walmart. That was pretty good. I had never had a DiGiorno's, and I was like, that's pretty good. So yeah. So a lot of pizza gets a 10 out of 10, but does every pizza get a 10 out of 10? No. Let's see. Little Caesars is not a 10 out of 10. Exactly, Sam. I would probably give... I like Little Caesars. Little Caesars is decent. I'd probably give Little Caesars a 7 out of 10. 7 out of 10. Let's see. Emo's, for example, is a 2. How dare you, Bukaki? Unbelievable. You're going to give Emo's Pizza a 2 out of 10? Unbelievable. Cannot believe it. Cannot believe it. Unbelievable. Well, Bukaki, before I end the stream here in a couple of minutes, because I am getting tired, I'll have to do the rest of the topics tomorrow. You got any other suggestions, Bukaki, for some movies? Because that park is mine, man. That was some good shit. That was some good shit, man. So if you got any more, Bukaki, you let me know. Let me know. So think of another one. Think of another one, Bukaki, and I'll watch a trailer before I end. Let's see. God, I hate them damn... Really? You don't like DiGiorno's? Wow. Wow. I thought DiGiorno's is pretty good. Fangirl Kate says, I want to go to Emo's now. Oh, you'd like it, Kate. Emo's Pizza's good. Let's see. Let's see. No fears, IMO. Oh, in my opinion. Oh, I got you. I thought you were hating on some Emo's Pizza, man. I was like, ah! I was like, you can't be doing that. Do you want Fears to cry on camera? No, 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 no. Let's see. Bukaki says, I don't. You caught me off guard. Well, I did kind of put you on the spot, Bukaki. I'm sorry. Whenever you get chance, Bukaki, think of some and let me know. No pressure. No pressure. I'll try and think of some. Cool, man. Just let me know. They used to have this really good flavor called chicken, and it was part of the... Okay, there you go. There you go. Anyway, let's see, what else? What are some more summer plans? Show the family around when they arrive in July. Hit the beach up. New vlog content coming after I get all the old ones up. I'm so close to getting the old ones up. Visiting my family in August. Emo's Pizza. I want to hit up Epic Universe. I haven't done it yet, and I can't wait to make a vlog at Epic Universe. So, Epic Universe. Excuse me. At some point. I'm not ignoring you, Banjo. Let's see, Epic Universe. I want to hit up some mini golf this summer. I haven't done a mini golf vlog in forever. So, more mini golf. I got to get my practice in, Visions, because whenever I come, I'm kicking your ass in mini golf. I am the Steelbook Master. I am the fucking movie master, as you can tell. I am the mini golf master. Booyah! Getting holes in ones all day, every day. That's right. As Landon would say, that's right, y'all. Uh-huh. Got to get my practice in. Me and LC are talking about more trips to the Lego store, so more Lego visits. More video game streams with LC. I understand, though. LC's busy. He's got 3 kids. He's got a lady. He's got a dog. He's got his job. So I get it. 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 More video game streams, hopefully. Hopefully. Let's see. One more. What else? What else? What else? Show the family around here. Hit the beach up. New vlogs. Go and visit my family in Missouri. Emo's Pizza. Epic Universe. More mini golf. More Lego visits. More video game streams. And I also want to hit up, I've been to this park before. I just haven't been to it in quite a long time. I haven't been to, what the hell is that park called? Busch Gardens. I haven't went to Busch Gardens in forever. I went to Busch Gardens 3 times in my life. I went once with my mom, my dad, and my brother, and our British family. We took them there on a Florida trip. Then me and Eric went when Eric used to live down here, and then I went with just me, my mom, and my dad, my brother, when it was just our immediate family going down here for a visit. So I've been there 3 times. But that was a long time ago. I haven't been to Busch Gardens in ages. Like probably since the last time that I went was when Eric lived down here. And it was before I went off to film school. So it was probably 2004, 2005 was the last time I went to Busch Gardens. Because I remember hanging out with Eric. And he goes, hey, Fears, you want to go there? And it was right before I went off to film school. Because I visited him in 2004, 2005, and then I came down here in 2006. I came for 3 visits when he lived and worked down here, because Eric worked for Disney for 12 years, and then he got sick of it, and then he moved back to Missouri. And then 2007 is when I started film school. So Busch Gardens. We'll see if I can achieve all those. So I wrote 10 things that I'm going to try to get to during the summer. Let me catch up with the chat. Don't even go there, Visions. You gave me a check mark. Look, you know that I am the mini golf master. You just won't accept it, my friend. You won't accept it. You won't accept it. But you will when we play. Oh, yeah. Like, I'm so... It'll just be a nice, friendly competition, buddy. I so know that I'm going to win. I'll bet you $20. When I get there, I'll put $20 on the line, Visions. So you pull out $20, I'll pull out $20. Whoever wins, you got to pay him $20. Just a nice little fair bet, you know. Anyway, Kate says, LOL. A true movie master embraces GIALLO. Is that a movie, Visions? So true, Visions. I would call that a truth nuke. Well, let me look it up, because I don't know what that is. Is that a movie? Let me watch the trailer. Hang on. I don't know what that is. Let me look. If it's good, I'll embrace it, you know. You guys know I will. Sounds like a mini golf challenge. Oh, it is Uncool Taste. I already threw it out there. Let me try to find this thing that Visions is talking about. GIALLO. I'm guessing it's a movie. What's here? It's got Adrian Brody in it. 2009. Is that the movie, Visions? Adrian Brody. Oh, he was in the third Predator movie. Nice. Well, let's watch this trailer. I do like Adrian Brody. He's a pretty cool actor. All right, here. Let's watch this trailer.
I'll be out here in about an hour. Dinner's at 7. That's it!
Oh, Lord.
My sister's missing. She was on the way to see me.
She's very beautiful.
She called me from the cab.
She's got the wrong cab. I believe your sister's been abducted by a pattern killer.
Oh, so it's a horror movie. All right. And they made it in 2009. That's cool. I don't know if Adrian Brody's ever been in a horror movie. I guess this is like one of his first ones. Because he's more of like a action hero, because he was in the third Predators movie, and he's done some comedy, he's done some drama, but I'm guessing this is his first horror film. All right.
The victims have all been beautiful and young. What do we got here? Another body, mutilation, and face.
Damn!
Used to be a guy. He's changing his pattern.
Oh!
This is a matter of life and death.
Well, Visions, I am the movie master, but you know me and my queasy stomach. A little blood will do you. If it's too much blood, I'm like, that's just too much. It's too much. This movie may be way too much. I don't know. Certainly too much is Terrifier. Whew, no way, man. No way. That's just too much. It's too much. This one, it looks like a decent amount of blood, because some girl was on a table and she was like, ah, like screaming her lungs out. I don't know what happens to her. I guess something very bad, but let's keep watching.
Why did you take my sister?
This is very unpleasant business. I mean, the ones with the criminal records, okay? Not every cab driver.
That's the least. 1,000.
Oh, man.
57.
Man, oh, man, oh, man.
Makes you want to walk.
I'll get him.
Why don't you tell me what's going on here?
Alibi.
She's still alive. I know. He was going to tell me where she is.
That's a lot of blood.
Other way.
It looks interesting, but I always have to like worry about my stomach.
As you redefine what's possible.
That may be too much blood. It looks interesting though. I'm intrigued. I really am intrigued. All right, let's get back to this. Anyway, let's see. Vision says cool. I prefer Adrian. Oh, well, yeah, she's a good actress, Banjo. She's in She's in Creep Show. She's in John Carpenter's she's in John Carpenter's The Fog, which I love. So yeah. When I was referring to it as more of a genre. Oh, okay. Well, there actually is a movie, Visions, and I just watched it, called that, and it stars Adrian Brody. The Pianist is also good. I've seen that movie. It's good. It's been a while since I've seen it, but yes, The Pianist is good. I also like Adrian Brody in the real life story about he's a detective, and he's trying to solve George Reeves' murder, the guy that played the very first Superman on that Kiddies TV show, which I just bought. I bought the whole series of it. Can't wait to watch it. Oh, yeah. But yeah, he stars in that movie. Because George Reeves' death is surrounded by a lot of mystery, and people think he did this, people think he did that. Some people think his fiancée murdered him. Some people think he committed suicide. Some people think that somebody, while he was upstairs taking a nap, creeped into his bedroom window and killed him. So yeah, there's a lot of conspiracy theories on how he actually died. So yeah, that's a good one. It's called Hollywoodland. So yeah. No, it only sparked my interest a little bit, Banjo. I may put it on the list. So yeah. Anyway, Daniela says, yes, Visions, The Pianist is a wonderful film. It is. It is, Danielle, and I agree with Visions. I just haven't watched The Pianist in quite a long time. It's been a couple of years, but I have seen it, and from what I remember of it, it is good. So yeah. All right. Well, I think that's a good place to stop because we've been going 2 hours and 29 minutes, and I'm hungry. So I need to take a shower, get something to eat. I'm going to edit a little bit more of the new vlog. The new vlog will be up tomorrow. So get ready for all that. And I haven't decided which old vlog I'm going to work on. Probably, it's either going to be one of the Christmas vlogs, because I need to start working on that, or another Missouri trip from 2023, because I'm that far behind. So yeah. But whatever I pick, I'm sure you guys will enjoy it. There we are. So, Walter, as soon as I fill this up, I'm going to send it to you, my friend. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Like I said, tonight's watches are... where did I put them? Oh. The Link and War of the Planet of the Apes. So, 2 good watches. So I'll let you guys know how they turn out. But I want to thank you guys for tuning in. And, Fears loves you. Fears cares about you. Daniela, I do owe you an apology. You and your son, I'm sorry if I went a little bit too far. I wouldn't ban him. Next time, just let me know. Let me know in the chat that you and him are watching, and I'll try to tone it down as much as possible because I was joking, and I took a joke a little bit too far, and I don't want to traumatize your son because he's only 6, and he loves the Fears, man, because you and him watch together, and I appreciate your support and his. So, just next time in the chat, be like, yo, Fears, both of us are watching, and I'll keep it PG, I'll keep it PG or PG-13, because tonight was definitely rated R. So, yeah. Which I apologize. Anyway. By the way, Walter, I'm about to sign off. Walter, I promise the Lego bill that you got me, it's right up here. It's coming soon, Walter. It's coming soon. I promise. I just need to I need to finish the Jurassic Park build whenever I get a chance. I've been editing, a lot. And I'm trying to stretch out the Lego streams, too, because you guys like those, too. And I like them, too. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. Daniela says, good night, everyone. Good night, Daniela. Let's see here. Do it on your own time. I appreciate that. But it's coming. It's coming, my friend. Walter says, hell yeah, still going. I don't know what that is, Banjo. Bella Chico? I don't know what that is. I have no idea. Well, Daniela knows Spanish, so I'll ask her, because I have no idea what that is. Daniela says, amigos. I know what amigos is. That's friend. That's the Spanish word for friends. I appreciate it, Fierce. Thank you. Well, I felt that I owed you an apology, and I wanted to say it on camera because then the trolls can't say, oh, he didn't apologize. I did. You know. Anyway, I hope you guys have a good rest of your night. Remember, Lantern Show is Thursday and Friday nights. I would ask Lantern what the topic is, but you know Lantern, I don't know. Or it's either that or I'm going to take a nap, Fears, or he starts giggling a lot. And then you know what happens next, Visions. 10 times out of 12, me, Visions, and Larry are picking up the slack on the show. And then we're talking about movies and bullshitting around while Lantern's like either shitting his ass off or puking his ass off or burping or farting or all 5 of those and sleeping. So there it is. There it is. Anyway, dinner awaits. I'm tired and I'm hungry. And I want to get a nice little snooze in before work. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. Don't forget to check out my friend Daniela Patty Vlogs. Check her out. She makes some kick-ass videos. Check out Bukkake on YouTube. Check out Mr. Lantern on YouTube. Check out the Sega Camp Gamer and Wear Camp on YouTube. And follow the Sega Camp Gamer 22 on Twitch. And last, but certainly not least, follow the host with the most, Fears, at FearsMan26, channel number 1. And follow Fears Vlogs, channel number 2, the one that you're watching right now. All right. I'm taking off. Vision says, Lantern called Museum a freaking conehead last night. Really? That's actually pretty funny. Well, I was about to sign off. I have to know, why did Lantern call Museum a conehead? Don't get me wrong, I love the coneheads, Dan Aykroyd style, but why a conehead? I'm curious. I don't know. He does say a lot of crazy stuff, Visions, Lantern. It's usually crazy, but funny stuff. I can picture him doing it. Museum, you're a conehead. Oh, that made me laugh. That's great. Why a conehead, though? I don't know. I just do not know. Wow, I was right, Bukkake. I hear you. Wow. Well, I guess tell me why he called him a conehead on Thursday's show. So, yeah. You can get arrested in the UK for calling someone a conehead online. Yep. Oh, damn. Well, good to know. But you know what, Bukkake? I'm a rebel. You're a conehead. Oh, shit. No, I'm just joking. I'm just playing around. You know me, Bukkake. I'm a rebel. I'm a rebel. Anyway. That's pretty funny that Lantern called Museum a conehead. That's pretty damn funny. Oh, shit. Alright, I'm taking off. Anyway, this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And I'll see you guys next time.